checking out um, Celebrity Jump by O'Shea Duke Jackson. He's talking about famous NBA player moves adult actress to new city he was traded to. Ooh, I don't think that's a good mistake. I mean, I don't think that's a good mistake. I don't think that's yeah. It don't sound like that's a good mistake. I don't know. Anyway, let's go and play this video. And I'm gonna come back with my reaction. Hit that thumbs up button.
They've traded him. He has been traded to Portland. Now, Damian Lillard has been traded to the Milwaukee Bucks. And this is in a season where he had some lows. His field goal percentage was 64.2% in 2021. 2022, he dropped down to 58.9%. His blocks per game dropped to career lows of 0.7 and 0.8%. So, you know, he's basically not doing as well because he hasn't been focused.
Yeah, he got his mind
he's talking about he's going to go to a new environment and do better. But there's one problem. He's taking this chick with him. Who's the chick he's taking with him? Adult star Kat Leah.
Oh,
she's moving to Portland. Let me tell you guys.
Not a porn star. No, not an adult star.
Many black men who had opportunities to achieve something in life. The fact that you have achieved what you have achieved.
Why would you
mean that before you got to this lady, you were doing something great in your life. All of a sudden, you've gotten to this place, and here you are trying to include somebody in that situation. And I hate to say this for some of you guys out there, you might be in a similar situation, but let me just tell you the truth. The lady doesn't need to be there, all right? A lot of you guys are dealing with people who don't need to be there. They don't need to be there on your journey. You have them there. We don't know why you have them there. I'm here to tell you that they don't need to be there. But for whatever reason, you got them there anyway.
I don't know why, man. NBA players, they literally pick women, NBA players, football players too. They literally pick women that are obviously using them. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I guess they're using them too for their bodies, but it's like this girl is trying to set you up to get her pregnant, to take you to court and be getting like almost all your income. Then you get another one and you get another one. Then by the time you retire, a lot of these guys are broke with like 7 baby mamas that don't completely cleaned them out.
That's fine, right? But you forget one thing, that they don't know what it took to be you. And here is how black men fall off and by the wayside. Here is how black men destroy themselves every single time. Here goes black men, and I'm not talking about all black men, but the ones I'm talking about now. We're talking about black men who are literally, you know, busting their butts to get someplace. Right. And now you're dealing with a woman who doesn't have the work ethic, who's not on the same level as you. So what is she going to do? I don't even care if she loves you. What do you think the outcome's going to be? She's going to destroy what you have.
What you got.
Why? Exactly. Because she doesn't have any sort of idea of what it takes to be there. Now, let me just say this. A lot of women don't know what it takes to be there for a successful man. But here's what you can do. If you don't know what it takes for you to be there, you can at least not destroy anything. What you can always say is, you know what? I don't know what it takes to be there. So as a woman, let me try to understand what he needs and let me just leave it alone. Let me just stay out of the way. If I don't know what to do, let me stay out the way. That's not what it is.
She's gonna put him through the ringer.
You know, you get these chicks, adult stars, and he didn't learn anything from Zion Williamson.
Right.
Here comes a lot of petty stuff. Where you been? You cheating on me with somebody else. I'm going to expose you. Trust me, this is what's going to happen. And he's moving his own disaster with him. And a lot of times, I'm going to tell you guys, a lot of people you're putting in your life on your way up, the reason why it's going to fail is you got people in your circle that need to go. One thing I can tell you right now is whoever it is, get them out of there, right? Get them out of there. As the blood runs warm through your veins, get them out of there. You need your complete focus on what you're trying to do.
Right.
Complete focus. You don't have time trying to do why someone wants to be there. She not adding value. Get her out of there.
It's in the way.
Because a good indication of future performance is past performance. Does she have any evidence of doing something great in her life? No. Okay, great. Why is she there? Okay. Is she coming in to, you know, basically do exactly what you need to do? And most of these guys, they're rich, but but they don't have any power.
Right.
What I'm saying is, like, they don't have any experience. Most of these women they're dealing with are older than them. So you're dealing with an older woman who probably doesn't even respect you. You're just a guy that has money. You're not a guy that a woman would listen to. So whenever you have that, you're just pretty much just like, well, you know, she's letting me hit it. And that's something that a lot of black men got to understand.
Right.
Just because a woman is allowing you to have sex with her, don't you ever believe that that is submission.
Right. It's not.
A lot of guys look at that as submission. It is not submission, bro.
It ain't.
A woman hollering for Jesus, hollering for the Holy Ghost, screaming in
Drew made $500.
Exactly not.
Tell you not to do X, Y, and Z because this is good for you. This is a level of protection. And then that woman who actually wants to do the opposite will do what you're asking because of their respect for you. Now, that is submission. Having somebody bend over or whatever kind of, no, they enjoying that just like you. Or they faking it. That's not submission. And too many guys
they just enjoying.
have ended up with somebody like that just because the sex was good or because they was willing to do freaky stuff to you. And you know, you going along with all the BS. You'd be surprised at how many guys go along with BS for freaky sex. Just because you're getting some booty. Just because she's twerking something. Well, you know what? She is letting me hit it. So, yeah, you know, this is, you know,
And if he dealing with an adult film star, he probably been, you know, dealing with himself to her videos. You know what I'm saying? This is YouTube. He probably been taking care of his business with her for years, wishing that one day, can't wait till I get to put man, I will meet her. She's gonna be my girlfriend. I'm telling you. Then he gets some of that, you know, film star, that, you know what I'm saying? That adult world film star. JJ, she probably knows stuff that she probably put it on him. And now he just in Google land with her. You know what I mean?
she needs you to get the hell up out of there. She needs you to dump her. She needs you to get up out of there. Now, she needs you to teach her a lesson, but you won't do it. And these guys always feel like, you know what? Well, whatever happened to Zion Williamson, that ain't gonna happen to me. Because, you know, that ain't my issue, so it ain't gonna happen to me. And it's like, yes, it will. It's exactly gonna happen to you. And you know what, as guys, I don't know what it is about us, but why don't we, as black men and men in general, why can't we learn from somebody else's mistake? You know what I'm saying? We need to learn, like, okay, listen, this person here got an issue, right? They have completely suffered. They have been exposed, lost money, lost brand deals. That was Zion Williamson. You know what? Let me just, you know, not deal with that. Let me go head on and go into the route. No. So what we want to do? Nah, we gonna go head on and he ain't got no game. That's why he over there struggling, because he ain't got no game. He ain't real like me. Oh, okay. You just keep thinking that you got it, you know, you got it all figured out, brother. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson.
Anyway, that was some O'Shea Duke Jackson's channel. Y'all go ahead and support Celebrity Junk. Oh man, you know, I always see, even being out here in LA, I would be at different events and stuff, you know, doing photography and stuff like that. And I would see a lot of players, NBA players, football players, they all come through here in Los Angeles. You know, whether it be like the Super Bowl we had a couple of years ago, you know, you're going to see a lot of athletes. And they always have women that you just can tell, just by looking at these women, that you're with him for the money. A lot of them be really tacky looking with a lot of makeup. Like that one girl that just says that this dude is that he's chasing around, even though she is in the adult world of film. She looked like it, but she like that Instagram fake body, all kind of got it makeup and like it's they look tacky. And these NBA dudes and these football players fall for it, hook, line, and sinker. You just can tell this woman don't care about you. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, what y'all think about this story, man? Leave your comments, subscribe to Charles and Ezra. Appreciate it.